And then there's a, oops. Apologies for the delay, everybody. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we are live now with Texas A&M A team versus Texas State. Score here at Rice so far is Texas State 1, Aggies 2. Texas State gets the steal there from the Aggies. Offensive turnover on the Aggies, Texas State ball. Aggies have the ball here. Leah Nelson in goal for the Aggies right now. Avery Davis with the ball. Offensive push-off against the Aggies. That's going to go back to Texas State. That's an offensive turnover against the Bobcats. Aggies have the ball. Emily Wynn finds Shannon Connolly. Texas State goalie gets a good block there. Texas State works the ball up. Ava Rodriguez on defense there. Ordinary foul. And that's a steal for the Aggies. Avery Davis with that steal. Up to Braylee Lofton. Braylee passes it in to Shannon Connolly. It's an ordinary foul against Texas State. Shannon out to Ava, back into Shannon. Shannon works this, off the crossbar. Texas State gets the ball. Ordinary foul, Avery Davis. Two seconds left in the quarter here. And that's a field block from Emily Wynn to end the quarter for the Aggies. Score at the end of the first quarter here is Texas State 1, Aggies 2. We'll be right back. Looks like we're about to get back in the water here for the start of the second quarter. Sprinting for the Aggies here is going to be number 11, Ava Rodriguez. And they're off. And Ava wins the sprint for the Aggies. Emily Wynn trailing. Sends it over to Braylee Lofton, to Avery Davis. Back to Braylee. Braylee's looking over to Ava Rodriguez. Ava looks in, trying to find Shannon Connolly. Instead, goes back up to Braylee Lofton. Braylee's going to shoot that. Shot doesn't quite get there. Texas State goalie able to secure it. Texas State working the ball down here. Sends it over to the top. Ordinary foul. Texas State ball. They're going to try and pass that in. A pass in from the Bobcats results in a goal. Pass Leah Nelson for the Aggies. Evens up the score to 2-2. Aggies start with the ball here in the middle. Braylee Lofton to Emily Wynn. Emily back to Braylee. Into Shannon Connolly in center. Offensive holding called on the Aggies. Texas State ball. Bobcats are trying to work the ball down. A pass in. Guarded here by Braylee Lofton in set defense. Leah Nelson with the ball. Leah passes it up to Emily Wynn. Into Shannon Connolly in center. That's an ejection against Texas State. Aggies have the power play. Emily to Braylee. Braylee back to, sorry, not Emily, Ava over here. Aggies try to get a pass into the post. Maybe not quite high enough of a pass. Shannon Connolly wasn't able to get good leverage on that shot. Texas State has the ball. No power play conversion for the Aggies. A good tip. Not quite a steal from Emily Wynn. Ordinary foul. Texas State can't get the ball all the way across. Shannon Connolly comes away with the steal. He's going to work it down for the Aggies. She's going to get double teamed by some Bobcats here. That's an ejection. Aggies have another power play here. And Emily Wynn gets the quick pass and score, converting on the power play for the Aggies. Aggies take back the lead with 3-2. Texas State's going to start with the ball here at half. A shot from Texas State gets a little deflected by, I think that was Emily Wynn that got a tip on that. Leah Nelson gives it up back to Emily Wynn. Emily has a little bit of open water here. She's going to take a one-on-one against the goalie. Texas State trailing, and she converts it. That's 2 in a row for Emily Wynn. That increases the lead for the Aggies by 2. Timeout called here by Texas State. And we're back here. Texas State's going to start with the ball at half. Tries to start working it up here. Aggies crash on this. Ordinary foul. Texas State stays with the ball. Ordinary foul against the Aggies. Bobcats still have the ball. Shot clock starting to wind down here. Shot. Leah Nelson gets the snag. Has to get up a little bit for that lob. Sends it down the pool to Kayla Schonfield, the senior. Kayla sends that down to Avery Davis. Texas State player able to come away with it. Sends it back to their goalie. Texas State working the ball up about half here. Gets it down to 5 meters. Tries to send it in. That's an ejection against the Aggies. That's Braley Lofton that got ejected for the Aggies. Bobcats have the power play here. Bobcats trying to convert here. That's a ball under against the Bobcats. Shannon Connolly caused that. Gets the ball back for the Aggies. Sends it up to Emily Wynn with some open water here. Emily is going to be trailed by a Bobcat here. Ava Rodriguez shoots. Texas State goalie able to block that. Texas State trying to work the ball in to the middle here. Shot missed wide by Texas State. Leah Nelson with the ball. Sends it all the way down the pool to Braley Lofton, it looks like. Yes. Braley sends it up to Kayla Schonfield. Kayla's going to work that for a lob. Doesn't quite sneak it in there, just wide right. Just about a minute and a half left here in the half. Texas State works it in. Leah Nelson there to thwart that. Leah Nelson sends it down to Braley Lofton. Braley over to Ava Rodriguez with a little bit of open water here. Texas State player on her back. Sends it up to Avery Davis, to Emily Wynn. Shoot! Off the corner of the cage. Texas State able to secure the ball. Texas State at about half with the ball. Guarded here by Kayla Schonfield. Works it up a little more. Braley Lofton able to get the steal for the Aggies. Just about 40 seconds left. Leah Nelson, a beautiful pass up to Ava Rodriguez. A little bit open water, trailed by Texas State. Trying to convert here. Ordinary foul. Up to Avery Davis. Avery Davis rips it into the corner from the outside. Avery Davis from about 6 meters. Just 30 seconds left here in the half. That goal from Avery Davis increases the Aggie lead to 3. Score Texas State 2, Texas A&M 5. Shot taken. Leah Nelson secures it. Just about over 10 seconds left here. Shannon Connolly tries to find something. 2 seconds left. She's going to have to pass it. Try to get a shot off here. Braley Lofton sends it over the cage to end the half. And that's the first half of Texas State versus Texas A&M A team. We'll be back after a short break for the second half of the game. And we're about to get back at it here for the second half. Again, sprinting for the Aggies is going to be number 11, Ava Rodriguez. Trailing is Avery Davis. The president-vice president duo for Texas A&M women's water polo. Ava Rodriguez able to secure this sprint for the Aggies. Emily Wynn with the ball here. Passes it up to Shannon Connolly. Shannon looking for a spin and a shot and a score. Shannon Connolly with a goal brought to you by Jennifer Connolly. Jennifer, thank you for sponsoring. Aggies bring the score to Texas State 2, A&M 6. Texas State working up a shot here. Sneaks it in to the top corner. Texas State cuts that lead. In goal for the Aggies is 1A, Reagan Smith, the sophomore. Kayla Schoenfield works the ball down to Braley Lofton, ordinary foul. Over to Avery Davis. Avery's gonna rip it over the cage. A little too much heat on it. Texas State trying to work the ball down here. Gets it into their set player. Guarded by Emily Wynn. Emily gets ejected here. Texas State with the power play. Trying to cut the lead to 2 here. Shot taken. Shot doesn't count, even though it was blocked by Reagan Smith. Texas State player was inside 2 meters. Shot doesn't count. Braley Lofton with a little bit of open water here. Swimming with the ball. Player on her back. Ejection against Texas State. Braley Lofton with more open water. Takes a shot. Hits the post. Aggies are still alive. Ava Rodriguez coming to get the ball here. Gets the ball into Kayla Schonfield. Back out to Ava Rodriguez. Ava Rodriguez looking to finish this for the Aggies. Shoots it. Tipped out by a Texas State player. Bobcats work the ball down. Defended here by Avery Davis. Ordinary foul. Texas State gets the ball in. Shot taken, but over the goal. Reagan Smith with the ball here. Works it up to Kayla Schonfield. Offensive swim under causes a turnover. Texas State gets the ball. Texas State gets a little bit of open water here. Defended by Avery Davis and Emily Wynn. That's a 5-meter. Called against Emily Wynn, it looks like. Texas State's going to take a 5-meter here. Reagan Smith in goal for the Aggies. Shot taken. Scored by Texas State. Reagan Smith picking the right direction, but not quite getting over far enough to stop that one for the Aggies. Aggies start with the ball at the half. Emily Wynn with it. Over to Kayla Schonfield. To Braley Lofton. Into Shannon Connolly. Shannon working here. Shoots. Doesn't get it past the Texas State goalie. A good little body block there from the Bobcat goalie. They work it up. They're going to shoot that. Reagan Smith there to bring that ball down. Reagan passes it all the way up to Kayla Schonfield. Kayla with some open water here. Shannon Connolly helping her spread out the defense. Defense catches up. Kayla takes a shot off the bar. Can't get it in for the Aggies. A little bit of wind coming out here at Bryce. My trusty sidekick not here yet. He's at church. Texas State looking to get the ball in. And shot clock expires for a turnover. Gives the ball to the Aggies. Kayla Schonfield works the ball up to Braley Lofton. Braley looking to get some open water here. Finds some space. That's an ejection against Texas State. Aggies have the power play. Shannon Connolly shoots, scores. That's another goal for the senior. That goal is brought to you by Jennifer Connolly. Ordinary foul. Bobcat ball. Good pressure defense here from the Aggies. Pressing all the way out to half. Ordinary foul. Texas State finds inside. Ordinary foul against the Aggies. No goal. That shot was taken off of an ordinary foul inside 6 meters, which makes that player an ineligible shooter. Braley Lofton finds some space here. Shoots. Scores. The Aggie newcomer finds the back of the goal to increase the lead to 4. A&M with 8. Bobcats with 4 in the third quarter here. Just under 2 minutes left here in the third. Texas State looking to find some space here. Braley Lofton on defense, ordinary foul. Shot taken. Just wide of the goal. Reagan Smith has the ball here. She's going to look for Shannon Connolly with some space. Shannon finds some space. Tries to skip that one. Ball dies in the water a little. Ordinary foul. Bobcat ball. Pass into open water. Avery Davis comes away with it. Finds Braley Lofton with a little space here. Braley Lofton with a little space. Hits it off the top crossbar. Texas State has the ball. Passes it down. We're at about just under half here. 40 seconds left here in the third. Shot taken. Reagan Smith able to get that lob. Just over 30 seconds left here in the third. Braley Lofton has the ball. Looking for some help from Shannon Connolly. Shannon shoots. Scores. Good teamwork there from the Aggies. Increases the lead to 5. Texas State with 4. Aggies with 9 points. That goal was brought to you by Jennifer Connolly. 20 seconds left here on the game clock. Texas State trying to work the ball down. 10 seconds left. Pass into open water. Kayla Schoenfield comes away with it. Aggies are just going to try and protect this to end the quarter. As they do. That's the end of the third quarter. Score here at Rice is Texas A&M A-Team 9, Texas State 4. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter of the game. With the sprint, Ava Rodriguez sprinting again. Aggies are able to secure that. Avery Davis helping there. Emily Wynn sends the ball over to Kayla Schoenfield. Kayla works the ball up to Braley. Braley finds Shannon. Shannon's going to look to shoot this. Does. Hits the crossbar, though. Can't quite get it in there for the Aggies. Aggies playing good pressure defense during this game. Shannon Connolly able to come away with the steal there for the Aggies. Finds a little bit of open water here. She's going to swim it down as far as she can. Sends it all the way over to Avery Davis with a little bit of open space here. Avery's going to shoot that. Texas State goalie with a good block there. Avery Davis tried to sneak it past her on the near side. Texas State goalie there to block it. That's an ejection against Shannon Connolly, it looks like. Bobcats with the power play here. Looking to shoot. Shot taken. Reagan Smith blocks it, but it didn't count. Again, a Texas State player was inside of 2 meters when the shot was taken, making it an ineligible attempt. Braley Lofton with some space here, finds some open water, shoots it, scores. Aggies get to double digits with that one. Score is now Texas State 4, Texas A&M Aggies 10. Texas State trying to work the ball in. Shannon Connolly on set defense here. Aggies crash on this. Avery Davis able to shovel the ball over to Emily Wynn, to the goalie, who finds Kayla Schoenfield wide open at the other end. Takes her time. Buries that one. Looks like Kayla wasn't quite sure that it went in and tried to go for a second effort after it had already bounced out of the cage. Texas State with the ball at the half. Emily Wynn reads that pass well, gets a steal. Finds Kayla Schoenfield again. Kayla with open water. Texas State player chasing her down. Takes her time. Puts that one in the back of the goal. That increases the score to 4. Texas State, 12. Aggies. Texas State working the ball up here. Emily Wynn on defense at the perimeter. Ordinary foul. Texas State still trying to work the ball up here. Ordinary foul. Bobcat ball. Good read from Emily Wynn, almost results in a steal. Ordinary foul, stays with the Bobcats. Ava Rodriguez, after the shot clock violation, finds Braley Lofton. A little bit of open space, Bobcat on her back. And that's a 5 meter. Didn't hear the whistle. Tried to shoot it. Shannon Connolly is going to take this for the Aggies. And finds the back of the goal. Aggies have a 9-point lead here. Bobcats tried to work the ball in here. Guarded on set defense there, or guarding on set defense there was Alex Hitt. Good defense from her. Braylee Lofton swimming with the ball. Sends it over to Emily Wynn. Over to Shannon. Shannon couldn't quite get the tip in. Wanted the hold. A little bit of pressure there on the Texas State goalie. She's able to get it off to a teammate. Avery Davis reads that pass. Little overpass there. Another 5-meter called against the Bobcats. Shannon Connolly is going to take this one again for the Aggies. No hesitation allowed here, just one fluid motion. She shoots and finds the back of the goal. Increases the Aggie lead to 10. Current score, Texas State 4, Texas A&M 18, 14. Looks like just over 2 minutes left in the game. Texas State trying to find the back of the goal. Mia Sinmache able to come away with the steal, ordinary foul. Moves it over to Shannon Connolly. Shannon's gonna take some open water here. Gives it over to Avery Davis. Avery up to Ava. Back to Avery Davis. Avery's gonna rip that. Powerful shot from the outside. Just not quite in the boundaries of the goal. Hits the post. Avery Davis with a very powerful outside shot. She's been trying to find the back of the goal here. Texas State trying to find the goal here. Ordinary foul. Ava Rodriguez able to get the steal for the Aggies. Sends it over to Mia Sinmache, wide open. Shannon Connolly spacing out the defense for her. One-on-one here. For the Puerto Rican. A goal. $11-point lead for the Aggies. Score is now Texas State 4, A&M 15. Just almost exactly a minute left in the quarter. Reagan Smith able to get that block. 45 seconds left on the game clock. Reagan sends it down for Ava Rodriguez to intercept. Ava with a little bit of open water here. She's going to shoot it. Texas State goalie with a good block there. Timeout called by Texas State, it looks like. We'll be right back. And we're back here. After that timeout, Texas State is able to go ahead and get set up and advance their players. Ball's going to start back with the Texas State goalie. She works the ball up to her teammates. Texas State trying to find one more goal here. Ordinary foul against the Aggies. 15 seconds left here in the game. Texas State just with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Trying to find something here. Backhand attempt. Reagan Smith finds Sydney Vu for possibly a last goal. No goal there before the shot clock or before the game clock expires. And that's the end of the game. Final score here at Rice, Texas State 4, Texas A&M A-Team 15. We'll be back after a brief break for Texas A&M B-Team versus Texas State, I believe. We'll be back in about an hour and a half. Thanks for watching. Before we go, I want to take a brief moment to thank some of our sponsors here. Sponsoring this tournament, we want to thank PSRG Incorporated, Novum Group, and Pinch a Penny Sci-Fair Town Center. Thank you for sponsoring our first Houston tournament of the season. If you'd like to sponsor our last tournament of the season, reach out to us. Let us know. We'd love your support. We also want to thank our season sponsors, Star Properties, REM Engineering, and Evolve Med Spa. Thank you for sponsoring the Aggies all season. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to making all of our sponsors proud for the rest of the season. Thank you for watching. As we say in Aggie land, thanks and gig 'em.